take it in the NFL.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Second down now, 7 to go. Prescott will look to throw. He finds Fant. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun is Prescott. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Pulled in along the sideline by Hopkins. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
He's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down carry for Jones. And they'll get him down at the 7-yard line. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now here's Prescott. He brings it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And this one is center shades. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Agnew on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Dolphins and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Here's Young on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Young on the play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cardinals grab it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
1st and 10, Prescott. Couldn't connect there, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Prescott set to pass. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Badgley able to knock it through. And that will add to their score.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Here's Agnew on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Miami. From the pistol, it's Young. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Now Young. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Drew Phillips making the tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now give this up the middle to ETN. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Young working from the gun. He lofts it deep left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So before this is punted away, officials stepping in. Looks like a timeout was called by the receiving team. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And in a 3-score game, Brock, they have to find a way to reestablish some control here. Play action now, Young. That's taken in by ETN. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They're going play action. ETN on the catch. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the Cardinals' 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Miami! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins get it back to within 2 scores. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Cardinals and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They've got first down from the 31. Dak now from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Dak. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Prescott now to throw on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Another throw for Prescott. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. A gain of 26 down, Arizona. Running back sent in motion. Dak throwing again. Coming in the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals stretch the lead to 23. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Young on first and 10. He'll get this to ETN. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. To the air on first down. Young. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Dump off caught by his back. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Scott now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Cardinals and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. First and 10, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he's brought down for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. From the gun is Prescott. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Lead Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go right back to ETN after a nice gain and a first down. They're set up at the 30. Down, and they go right back to him. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's the long-tenured Brandon Graham with the stop. Here's 2nd and 7. Hits him on the out route. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Amendola able to put it through. And that'll close the gap a small bit to 20. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Gets this to Fant. And he got this close to midfield before going out. Man in motion here. Throwing on first is Prescott. Able to find Jones. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Now a give up the middle to Jones. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He finds Fant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Jones. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Jones once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Jones again, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Cardinals.
Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Now Dak to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has it down close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Aguilar, the receiver in motion right. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. And it looks like 9 yards on that pickup, and this sets up 3rd and goal. Jones goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cardinals trying to end this before the final quarter. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 10.
And they'll put a charge into this one. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Dolphins and Bryce Young making their way back out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Sent down by Cody Barton. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
ETN again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Howard on the tackle.
Out of the gun, Young. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 48-yard
Receiver in motion going left. Play action now, Young. Catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
And the Dolphins first down.
Now a give. It's ETN headed left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Young on the play action. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Pat Surtain has it.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Going power with a big tight end. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
At the goal line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They're going to run with Etienne. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Dolphins still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder. They've got 1st down from the 31. This is Jones. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This is Jones on the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of only 1 yard. That's going to leave him with a 4th and 2. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Young working from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
This is complete to Schultz. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. And he hasn't been a stranger to... The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Going with Jones on the ground. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Dak. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down, here's Dak. And the L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
The offense headed back to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Young on 1st and 10. Connection made to Smith-Njigba. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Young throwing here. He's got Shaheed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Dolphins.
To the air on 1st down, Young. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
That's good for another Miami.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He'll get this to Etienne. And they take him down right along the 30. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up 3rd and 8. They motion the tight end over. On 3rd down, it's Young. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down. They're going for it, Young. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Pat Surtain has it. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Now a give to Jones. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Now a give. It's Pirine headed left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Cardinals out for the punt. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Into the hands of Schultz. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has some daylight through the 40. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Young. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the pistol, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's
from the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Forced out to his right. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. 2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow, and that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time, partner.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Xavier Howard on the covering.
Out of the gun, Young. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Here he is to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Intended for Jackson Smith-Njigba. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Now to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Singletary again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. 3rd down on from Singletary. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Young to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To throw. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands. Couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Incomplete. It's now
Slot man motioned over. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Connects on the crosser. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Young working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing now. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw it. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with the West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them.